Welcome to my video on affiliate marketing for beginners. 5 tech tools that you need for your business. Where I'm going to talk to you about 5 different technologies or software programs, if you will, categories, I guess is a better word, that you need. Now, keep in mind that I'm not a technical expert and there are much smarter people than me behind this selected list of 5. So believe me, I had a lot of input into what goes on this list as far as the minimum number of things you'll need in order to run your business effectively. Now, my approach, just so you know, my approach to technology in general is I'm not a technology geek in the sense that I know what I'm trying to do and I just need to find a tool that can make that happen as simply as possible. And that's my approach to it. I hate complexity. It's the devil for me and it wastes so much time. So most of what you will see that I'm recommending in terms of a particular product is about as simple as it gets to execute on. And that's the way I like it. So, and then I want to also, in a moment, I'll share with you my number 1 rule that you can't break as far as technology. But let's get to the list, okay? Okay, the first thing you're going to need is either Groove or Kartra. You could also consider ClickFunnels if they integrate email in their next version. But I didn't recommend it here because they do not have an email component, and otherwise you would need a separate email platform if you went with ClickFunnels. I've used all 3 and they all have their strengths and weaknesses, but I would decide between Kartra and GrooveFunnels. Groove has a free program where you can build out several funnels, and they also have an excellent affiliate program. And if you're looking to eventually recommend it to others, you might be better off with Groove, given their affiliate program and and how you would benefit from that. But I'll put a link below in case you want to try it out for free. I think Kartra has a $1 trial for like 14 days or something. So you can also try that as well. I recommend that you pick one or the other and commit to it. The second is either Microsoft 365 or Google Workspace. Either is fine. I prefer Google Workspace mainly because it's all in the cloud, and I had conflicts with Microsoft on the desktop versions versus the cloud version, and I couldn't reconcile them, so I just stuck with Google. The third thing that you're going to need is some video software, not only for making videos, but also for editing videos. I love Veed.io because it is so simple, but I also hear similar accolades for Camtasia. And of course, you can use Zoom at no cost. I tried most of the free software options initially, but got very frustrated with the complexity of most of them. And that is why I settled on Veed and have been very happy since then. It was actually recommended to me by Frank Kern. The fourth thing that I recommend as an essential is Canva. I feel like I like it more and more each day as I understand its capabilities. You can get a free version, but you can also get the pro version that will allow you to look up pictures and videos and integrate those into your presentations. I also assemble videos, construct them, and put the pieces together in Canva and download them and then ultimately upload them into YouTube. One of the things that's special about Canva is they have tons of templates that you can use to get you started creatively, and then you can modify those very easily. The fifth and final piece is you're going to need some sort of accounting software, and I would recommend QuickBooks. I've been told by experts that there is a desktop version that you can buy one price, I think around $200. Those are the 5 technology solutions that I believe you do need to have regardless. But there are some others that aren't necessarily required, but you might find helpful. You might need some sort of CRM if you're following up with customers and want to maintain a customer uh, follow-up sequence. And then you need a URL shortener for shortening affiliate links and that kind of thing. I use TinyURL. I use Pipedrive for my CRM. And then for keyword research, for Google, you need keywords everywhere, and vidIQ for YouTube. Those are very inexpensive, but they are valuable when you start doing keyword research. And then from an organizational standpoint, I use Evernote, and I've started using something called Workflowy, which is just mainly an organizational outlining tool. But I mentioned earlier that I'm going to give you the number one rule for technology that I believe you need to know, and that is you've got to get everything in the cloud. I was dependent on certain laptops or desktops for information and being able to get that information, but I made the transition several years ago, and now I can work from anywhere, obviously, on any device and not dependent on a device, basically. And that's what you don't want to have. And I could pretty much run the entire business from my mobile phone. So that's, or laptop, but you don't want a device to go down and then be dependent on that for losing data or your ability to perform your normal task. So most people know that, but just in case you don't, if you haven't made that transition, I would certainly move everything to the cloud as soon as possible. That's it. Now, make sure you leave any comments. I mean, when it comes to technology, there's so many solutions. There's so many ways you can go, and lots of people have very good opinions on it. So drop those in the comment section and, let others know about that. Also, the next video you want to watch is how to select the right affiliate products that you end up selling. And I think you'll find that valuable. If you like this channel, please subscribe, and we'll make sure you get notified for future videos. Thanks.